It's time for Breathe Again Magazine, the radio show. A moment of hope, inspiration, and solutions. Listen to real-life testimonies from women and men just like you who have gone from victim to victorious. Sit back, listen, connect in the chat room, and share the show with a friend. Here's your host, author, and motivational speaker, Nicole Cleveland.
Hello, and thank you for joining me. My guest today is Vanna. Vanna is the mother of the Bloomingdale library attack. Her innocent 18-year-old daughter went to the library to return books. She just went to return books and was viciously raped and beaten. Beaten to the point where she can no longer see, talk, walk, or feed herself. Her name is Queena, but she's still here. You don't want to miss this victorious testimony of faith. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're welcome. So talk to me a little bit about, first of all, let's back up a little bit. I want to say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what happened to your daughter. My heart goes out to you. I was doing some research and my heart really was just overwhelmed. And so my prayers are with you and prayers are with your family and with your daughter because what happened should not have happened. So I apologize, and I'm so very sorry for what happened to you and your family. So talk to me about the incident. So your daughter is a hero. She is a hero. She is a survivor. She was not going down. And so she is living and she's breathing and she survived what could have taken her out of here. Talk to me about the Bloomingdale library attack, Vanna.
Yes, was on the night, April 24, when Queena get off from work and she driving to the library to drop off book after hours. And the young man, 16 years old, attacked her, beat her badly, and pull her in the back, very dark, behind the library, and rape her, and choke her, cut off her oxygen, so her brain damage after the attack.
Wow. So Queena was 18. She was a senior in high school. She had a full scholarship. Is that correct, Vanna?
Yes. She have full scholarship, go to University of Florida.
And after that happened, all of that was just snatched away. So I'm sure as a mother, you were devastated. You were heartbroken. What was that like to watch your daughter have to go through that and deal with what she was dealing with?
It's very hurtful for me. From the very young, healthy girl, very beautiful girl, had a full future ahead of her. And now, after attack, she lay on the hospital bed, 24 hours, bed-bound and wheelchair-bound, and cannot able to talk, to see, or to eat on her own.
My God. And so were you working at the time, Vanna? Because you basically had to give everything up and become a full-time caretaker. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm working. By that time, I'm the owner of the nail salon, and my business is very, very busy. And then after that night, I drop everything and stay home 24 hours with my daughter until now. It's 12 years.
12 years, because this happened in 2008, right?
Yes.
And so I have Anna with me, and Anna, you are the big sister. And so at that time, when all of this happened, where were you and where was your mind at that time?
I was a junior in college at the time. I went to a university in Lakeland, which is about 30 minutes away from the library. So I had received a phone call and a voicemail from my mom that I needed to head to the library as soon as possible late one night. It was after 10 p.m. So I immediately dropped what I was doing. I was having dinner with college friends that night. We were getting ready for finals week for our junior year, and I drove directly to the library. And when I got there, that's when I saw my sister being lifted into a helicopter to be air evacuated to Tampa General Hospital.
Oh my God, my God. Talk to me a little bit about the process after that, Anna. How long was Queena in the hospital?
She was in the ER for several days. And from the ER, she was then transferred up to the neuro ICU at Tampa General Hospital, where she spent several weeks, about 2 months there. And then from there, she was transferred to Health South Rehabilitation in Sarasota. So it was quite a miracle that she even made it through the neuro ICU, because she was in a medically induced coma while she was in the ICU. And the prognosis for her once she came out of the induced coma was not good. And the doctors warned us to expect that she would be not responsive and be in a vegetative state, and for us to prepare to transfer her to an acute care facility after she woke up, if she woke up.
Mm. Well, she woke up, didn't she? She woke up and
she more than woke up. Yes, she woke up with a smile on her face.
Awesome. Awesome. And so it has been 12 years of survival, and she is a survivor, I tell you. And there's so much going on at this time for her. There's walks and there's all kinds of news reports, and you've gotten a lot of coverage, Vanna, in regards to Queena and her story and assistance and care. And so talk to us a little bit about how individuals can join the journey. How can they assist, or how can they help? Because I'm sure it's not cheap for the full-time care every day.
Yes, the care very, very expensive. We have to spend out 75,000 a year out of pocket for her medical. They call medical not necessary. So the Medicare not pay for her, not cover for that.
Wait a minute. Did you say it's not necessary? That's what they call it?
The Medicare call is medical necessary, and the family need to pay out of pocket. Example, right now, she only have physical therapy, but she doesn't have OT, occupation therapy, and speech therapy, because Medicare said it's not necessary. So we have to pay out of pocket.
That makes no sense to me at all, but it is the healthcare system that we have, which is unbelievable. So how can individuals assist, and how can they help?
We are blessed to have the huge community put in and have every time, and the news and media. And we have the fundraiser once a year, at least, for Queena to raising fund. And every time we had a fundraiser, it's very successful. And everyone in the community are very far away, like the other country. They send the support to us. They pray and they send the money. So we still survive day after day in God's grace.
Amen. Amen. That's a blessing. And the website is joinqueena.com. So listeners, if you're listening right now and you're saying, how can I help? I want to assist. I want to help. This should not have happened. you can go to joinqueena.com, and there's all types of information out there on the website, and you can join the journey, you can assist, you can help, you can do some crowdsourcing, you can just assist them in what they are doing to help continue the actual care of Queena. So, Vanna, you wrote a book, huh?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. Is this your first book?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. Yeah, if I had like some clapping music or noise, I would make the clapping noise. So, congratulations to you. The life she once knew, as told by her mother, the incredible story, true story of Queena, the Bloomingdale Library attack survivor. You know, I was doing my research and I was reading online, and I saw where individuals were labeling Queena as the Bloomingdale Library attack victim. And you had that changed, Tom Vanna. You said she is not a victim, she is a survivor.
Yes. 2011, we sent a press release to the news and media. We asked the news to change her label as soon as possible to survivor, because she is survivor and our family is survivor. We are not a victim.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. She is a survivor. So tell me why you wrote this book, Vanna.
We have so many supporters, and they always encourage me to write a book, because they said it's Queen's story. It's very inspiring. And also my story about when I escaped from my country when I'm 18 years old is amazing. So from beginning, I told them I cannot write. I never can write a book. But then I sit down one night and start, and I non-stop. I wrote it in 4 years. It took me 4 years for wrote it, and then finally now we are publishing.
Good for you. It's amazing what we think we can't do, but then we put pen to paper, we sit down, we do it, and boom, there you go. You have a book. So and it's not just Queen's story, it is your story of how you survived, and you faced death. You nearly faced death as well as Queena. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, when I'm 18 years old, I escaped from my country on the 30-feet boat, and very dangerous. The boat broke and the water get inside, and a lot the dangers. But then God give us a miracle. We are landed in Malaysia after 4 days on the ocean, have no water, no food, and we are so soaking wet because the water get inside and the boat broke. No engine, no nothing. And I got to Malaysia, the camping there for the boat people. And then 3 months later, my aunt sponsored me from California, and I went to California. Los Angeles is my first city, and I'm first step to start my life.
Wonderful, wonderful. You are a survivor, and you are here to tell the story, and you were created to be Queen's mother. You were created to be her mother because you have that tenacity and that persistence and those survivor skills as well. Would you tell us a little bit about Queena? What is she like day by day, Vanna or Anna?
So my sister she's a joy to be around. She always has been before the attack, even and after the attack. And that's what makes her really inspirational, is because imagine waking up one day and not having the ability to see or eat or speak, but having the ability to smile and still smiling every day. So it's her positivity and her spirit that's so inspirational, because she shows that you can still have a wonderful life if something terrible happens to you. And she's always been that way. She's always been very caring, very positive. In high school, she volunteered at a hospice. She volunteered with a group called Best Buddies, which is a group that helps students with disabilities. She volunteered on the student government. She was a straight A student as well, and she was headed to the University of Florida, and she was just full of life. And she's still very much that way today, even though she has more limitations. When you walk into the room and you look at her, you can't help but just see the light in her eyes still.
Wow, that's a blessing. That really is a blessing. I was looking at some of the videos and I was looking at the images, and that smile, I tell you, it will brighten up a room. And you read her story and you would look at her and the chaos that goes on around us. We have no room to complain about anything, no room to complain at all, day by day, hour by hour, and minute by minute. So the life she once knew, that's the book. How can the listeners purchase the book? How can they learn more about you? How can they connect? Is it just at joinqueena.com to purchase the book, or are there other outlets?
Yeah. Right now, the book is available on Amazon and on every retailers. Look like Barnes and Nobles, all the bookstore have it, and also we are on the Facebook, and Joy Queena Facebook page, very popular, and visitors visit there every day and very encouraged, and we have all kind of fundraiser going on. But let Anna talk about her nonprofits. Anna have a nonprofit, and she also sell our book in her nonprofit.
Oh, wonderful. Well, tell us about your nonprofit, Anna.
Originally, we were just fundraising for Queena's medical needs for our family. Once we realized how expensive it was going to be to care for Queena. And then over the years, we came to meet many families that have the same needs. And we realized that there is a whole community of families out there taking care of children or individuals with traumatic brain injury. So we formed a 501c3 nonprofit called Hope Heals the Brain. And since then, we have been raising funds and awareness for traumatic brain injury, and raising funds for these families that need to take care of their loved ones. And we primarily focus in the Central Florida area, but we have donated around the country before. So all the proceeds from this book that my mom wrote will go towards the nonprofit. So that's we're really looking forward to seeing some funds come through from book sales, so that we can continue to help Queena and other families in the area.
Wonderful. And that's Hope Heals the Brain?
Yes, Hope Heals the Brain Incorporated is the name of our nonprofit.
And is that the website as well?
You can find more information about us through Join Queena on Facebook or joinqueena.com.
Wonderful. So Breathe Again is a moment of hope, inspiration, and solution. So we talk about the issues, but we also talk about the solutions. Vanna, can you encourage someone right now that may be listening, that may be a caretaker, and they may be overwhelmed, and they may be stressed out, and they may feel like they can't go on? What would you say to that individual that's listening right now?
I have to say 3 words: never give up, and trust in God, believe in God. He will deliver what you need every day. Don't be depressed, don't be upset. I went through that before, but it's not worth it. You just need to focus on take care of your loved one and trust in God and have fun, enjoy life, and God will deliver what you need for your future.
Amen. Amen. Good words of advice. And that has been our time. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the both of you for stopping by the show, sharing Queena's story, and sharing how others can help you. Listeners, that website is joinqueena.com. That's joinqueena.com. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.